Really happy, obviously, about the class. The best terminology that I can use is that this is a complete class, and extremely balanced and well-rounded. It is a very, very good class, and not only on the floor, good class, but good guys that are going to fit in this program on what we're trying to do and what we're trying to build and continue to build. So it's a lot of exciting times. I want to give a lot of credit to our current players, obviously, because they're selling the program. I want to give a tremendous amount of credit to my assistant coaches, because we don't get this class without the assistant coaches. They're phenomenal, and then obviously the fan base. When you keep packing the arena out, Memphis Madness, coming to us having over 16,000 season ticket holders. That's a legal way you can help in recruiting, and the Tiger Nation, the support, the enthusiasm makes it why these young men want to. One of the many reasons why they want to come here. So it's a three-pronged thing. So it's great. All the guys, and I think all the guys are going to offensively. All five guys can play offensively. I think the biggest transition for all the guys will be defensively. I think that's the biggest transition for a lot of high school kids going to colleges on the defensive end. But this is a very good offensive class that we have coming in. Guys that can score, that can shoot the basketball, that can score in a variety of ways. And I think that's important, especially as we enter into the Big East. And this class is a historic class because it's the first one that enters that will be playing as the first class enter into the Big East Conference. So we are jacked up. I'm pumped up. Once we got all the 5 letters in, that was a heck of a day. And we won on Monday, got the 5 letters in. We need to finish off the week tomorrow and with tremendous energy, and hopefully we can get a W tomorrow night. Yeah, I'll break them down. We'll just go by we'll go by backcourt, front court, all that good stuff. But Pookie Powell. Pookie is, again, he's a legit scorer. He had 39 the other night. He can really shoot the ball. I think he's going to have probably one of the great names in the history of Memphis basketball. Pookie. Yeah, you're right. He's going to be, just when he hits a 3, people are going to be ecstatic about it. So, you've got him, again, a tremendous scorer. I think he gets underrated of his passing ability because he had to score an AAU ball and on his high school team, but he's a really good player. He will, again, the key for him will be the transition for the defensive end at the point guard spot. You've got Markel Crawford, who I tell you what, he's our first committed, kind of got the class going. Markel is he's as cerebral of a player as I think as there is in the country, especially from the perimeter spot. He's got a tremendous understanding of the game, tremendous feel, can play multiple positions. He hurt himself, but he's going to be back full speed, healthy. The young man I think he can defend multiple spots. He reminds me, he's a lot like Chris Crawford in terms of that type of player. Smart, can shoot it, can play multiple positions, kind of underneath the radar a little bit. I'm telling you, he's going to be a high-level guy. Nick King, who is tough as nails. I think Nick King's a guy that comes up with 50-50 balls. I think Nick King's a really good rebounder. I think Nick King's a big-time shooter when his feet are set. I mean, he can shoot the ball. He's won. Just like Markel has won a state championship. Nick King won state championship. Pookie has been in the state finals. So guys have won, and Nick can defend. He's tough. He gives that grittiness, and again he's a big guard too. I mean, he's a big wing. Kuran Iverson, who is at Fishburne Military Academy right now, which I think is great form. I mean, I've been out there. I mean, you got to be disciplined to be in that academy. Very, very disciplined. Extremely talented. He's a legit 6'9". Now, he's not 6'8". He is 6'9", and he can handle the ball, like a perimeter player. I mean, he's a perimeter player is what he is, basically. I mean, he can handle the ball like a point guard. He can see the vision like a point. He's a great passer. He's very, very skilled. Now, he's got to get stronger, and he's got to be a better rebounder. There's no doubt about that. And he has the capabilities and the tools to do it. But high skilled type of player, very, very highly skilled. and can play multiple positions on the floor. And then, you know, obviously Austin Nichols, who I think is a extremely skilled guy that can use both hands. I remember when I saw Austin, you know, back when his freshman year, I was like, man, this, because he used both hands so well, his left hand and his right. And that's not easy to do, and he can score with both hands. Again, a high IQ type of player. He can play multiple positions because he's a guy that you can use him through the trail post or the reversal, however you want to, you know, terminology, whatever you want to use. He can shoot the ball. He can shoot the three. He can go at the block and score. I call it the long post. Like, he can post at 15, 17 feet. And you know who he kind of reminds, and again, please, I'm not trying to put any pressure or say he's this guy or that guy, but, you know, he's in that type of mold of, you know, of those guys like like a Kevin McHale type. Again, not saying Kevin McHale's one of the time. I'm just saying that if you're trying to say, give me a type of player, because he's so good with his footwork and using both hands, and that's a great skill set. So, but we have 5 guys that can all play, and that is the big thing. They all can play, and they're really good offensively, and that puts a lot of pressure on the defense. So we're really excited about that, and most importantly, they're good guys. We got good guys, and the fans are going to be excited just about the type of character these young men are.